Today, we are going to go over some parts of speech in English. We are going to look at a verb and an adverb. We are also going to look at how we use the different parts of speech. You will need a highlighter and a note-taking sheet for today's lesson. A verb tells us what something is, does, or has. It is generally the action word in the sentence. For example, Jessica is a science teacher. In this sentence, is used as the verb. Jessica is the subject, and a science teacher is the object. Remember, each sentence is usually subject plus verb plus object. Let's look at an example with the verb have. Amal has 2 sisters and 5 brothers. The verb have has been changed to has because Amal is singular. Again, Amal is the subject, has is the verb, and 2 sisters and 5 brothers is the object. Here is another example using an action verb. The children like playing football in their free time. The children is the subject, and like playing is the verb. Football is the object. So, verbs tell us what the subject of the sentence is doing. Confused? Let's look at these 2 examples together. Matha is a student. Can you find the verb in this sentence? That's right. It's the verb is. This tells us what Matha does. She is a student. Here is another example. The boy is playing football for his club. Here the verb is playing. It tells us what the boy is doing right now, or at the moment. He is playing football. So, verbs don't just have to be one word. They can be more than one. Now let's look at adverbs. An adverb describes a verb. Adverbs tell us how, where, or when. They help to add detail to our sentences and help or modify the verb in the sentence. Most adverbs, but not all, end in ly. Adverbs, like adjectives, also help to make our sentences interesting. They describe how much, and how often something is done. For example, my father drives quickly on Sheikh Zayed Road. In this sentence, quickly describes how my father drives. My sister sings beautifully. In this sentence, beautifully describes how my sister sings. Now, let's look at a few examples of sentences that have adverbs in them. Tina walked quickly because she was late. Where is the adverb? That's right, it's quickly. Ready to look at another example? Please finish your writing now. This is a tricky one. Let's identify the verb first. Did you also identify finish? Okay. so we know what the verb is. Now, we also know that adverbs tell us how, where, or when. Can you see a word in the sentence that may tell us one of these things? That's correct. Now tells us when we need to finish our writing. So it describes the verb finish. And this one. The teacher spoke loudly to the students. That's right, loudly is the adverb because it tells us how the teacher spoke. That's all for today. Remember to re-watch this video as many times as you like. Thanks for watching and good luck with your studies.